Hello, I'm PX3Cat and welcome back to the Minecraft news videos. They have some pretty interesting news to share with you all, and it does come in from 4J Studios because they just officially updated their Twitter banner to be the infamous fuzzy banner. And as you all are probably aware by now, this is the banner in between announcing two things. Rather than switching straight from one banner to another, they have this day or so period of having a fuzzy banner where it's basically an announcement of an announcement. And today's video is not just about that because we know what the announcement's going to be, and it has some really weird impacts on Minecraft Console Edition as a whole that I wanted to dive into, as well as tell you what the announcement is. So hopefully you all do enjoy this Minecraft news video. You can like it if you do like it because it helps out the channel. Let's know you do like the Minecraft news and want to keep on seeing it every single time this does come out, even though this is the third video today. Again, I want to share the news as soon as it comes out, and I hope you do appreciate that. So with that said, let's dive straight into it. What is the Minecraft news? And usually we wouldn't know until tomorrow. However, today what we can do is we can dive onto the Sony Australian website, where it's officially the 25th of September right now, and we can see what came out today for Australia, except it's not really till tomorrow. But again, let's not dive into that. Let's just say the fact that you can see stuff coming out a day early, including this Pirates of the Caribbean Mashup pack from Mojang AB, and this is coming out both PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 editions. So first of all, we need to talk about the fact that yay, Pirates of the Caribbean Mashup pack. If you like Pirates of the Caribbean, I've watched it so many times, but I always have such a vague recollection of the plot. It's one of those movies I put on in the background, which is maybe a good thing, maybe you hate me for that, but either way, it's a movie that I kind of like. It'll be kind of cool to see some places that I vaguely remember watching while asleep, but beyond just like being a pretty cool mashup pack, it's really interesting to see the Minecraft expansion into other IPs continue even further. Like, there are so many weird IPs that Minecraft is slowly, getting up to, because it started with just like a few obvious ones, like, okay, some Marvel, then some, like, eventually Star Wars was a big one, and now we've just got all these weird ones from all over the place. Adventure Time in Minecraft and Pirates of the Caribbean seems like a pretty weird fit, honestly, but, either way, I'm sure they'll do a good job, because it is made by 4J Studios, who have made all of the other mashup packs, which have slowly progressively been getting better for the last, 5 years or so that they've been making them, so I have no doubt that this is going to be a pretty interesting mashup pack, regardless if you know too much about it or you don't. And the reason I think this is such a perfect time to release this is because of the fact that it's roughly, a few weeks since the updated Quatic came out for console, and it's been a few months since it came out on the other versions. This means that the updated Quatic is the most recent update still, and having the Pirates of the Caribbean mashup pack come out around about that time means that this will not only be a clever tie-in for like, oh yeah, look, we can see a movie, but in Minecraft, it's fun to see some major scenes from the universe of that, but also because the updated Quatic is fresh, it's kind of a interesting world to explore the updated Quatic if you want to see a world which will no doubt have all of that stuff mixed in there. So yeah, Minecraft Pirates of the Caribbean, 2 thumbs up as far as like, is that an interesting idea? Yeah, and is that a really well-placed idea? Yeah, and I think the fact that this is coming out now in this kind of perfect time, again, just before Minecraft on Earth, where they'll no doubt promote it some more, to me signifies this was planned quite a while in advance perhaps, and that is, something interesting that maybe you don't realize that all of these mashup packs are planned really far in advance to line up with certain events, and it seems as though the Pirates of the Caribbean mashup pack was lined up here quite perfectly. Or maybe it's a just really happy coincidence. They got approached by the Pirates of the Caribbean people to promote ready for a next film, and they're like, oh yeah, and just as it so happens, updated Quadic's out. Who knows for sure? All I will say though is that yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm excited to go around it tomorrow. The reason I care about mashup packs is because they're generally really well built worlds by actual, professionally trained artists over in Scotland, and also because of the fact that there's a music disc hunt which you can go around and do. There's also, it's tended to have a few little fun mini games in there for you to check out. Again, it's always a fun time. I have a blast, and I will be checking it out tomorrow. However, the interesting thing about this is not just the fact that it's a really interesting co-branded, like kind of mashup pack, it's the fact that this is going to be coming out for Minecraft Console Edition, as we know from the PlayStation 4, but also for Minecraft PS3, and presumably for Minecraft Bedrock, so they're spreading this out in as many places as they can. However, this then means that it's going to be coming out for some platforms that are no longer getting updates, except on PS3, I believe they have to update the game every time there's a mashup pack to put the trial for the game into the game itself, which means that even though they said no more updates for Xbox 360, no more updates for PS3, Wii U, etc., they're going to be updating all of those platforms, just not in a major way. They're going to be updating with DLC continuously from here on out, as, again, the fact that this is out on Minecraft PS3 does show. So I find that to be hugely fascinating, that there's no more updates, but there are DLC updates, which is either a thing you can look at and say, well, that's them cashing in and I hate them, and they're taking away the updates that we want, but they're giving us the update to sell us stuff still, and I'm sure that's like the logic that's being used internally, but also, I mean, the other side of things is like, well, I mean, you can ignore this if you want to, besides having to download the update, and the plus side is that if you do really like mashups, and like I've said before, it's one of the pieces of content that I actually download. I don't really care about skin packs, I don't usually care about texture packs too much. Worlds, they have their value, but all of those things together make a really fun package with a discount, with something to do, and I'm looking forward to checking it out tomorrow, and I might go watch Pirates of the Caribbean tonight, and I'll probably fall asleep watching it, because that's apparently what I do. So yeah, this is releasing for all Minecraft console editions. It does seem tomorrow, maybe even including the Xbox One edition. We'll have to wait and see on that one, and also therefore it probably will be releasing for Bedrock a little while afterwards. You know, it's the delay between launching on console and launching on Bedrock has been getting smaller and smaller. It might even be simultaneous this time because it launches around 10 a.m. UK time, and then the Bedrock gets it in the afternoon usually. So yeah, I'll be checking this map out tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. Who knows for sure, but I'm excited to check it out after I watch the movie and probably fall asleep if we're being entirely honest with ourselves. But yeah, that's something I'm excited to go do. Maybe you want to do the same. Maybe you know about the Pirates of the Caribbean universe a lot more than I apparently can remember whenever I watch those movies. And yeah, either way, though, it's coming out tomorrow. And either way, it seems there's this really interesting divide where Minecraft Console Edition is still getting updates, just not the updates that you want or need or deserve or whatever else. So yeah, with that said, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned something new about the Pirates of the Caribbean Mashup Pack. If you didn't, then is it really a news video? And I don't know what the answer to that question is, but I do want to just quickly say before the end here that I will be checking it out tomorrow. Make sure you check that out, as well as the fact that the videos for the Savannah and for the Tiger I'll be uploading as soon as they do come out. They're the two things that are like on my mind most, because there's like obviously there's the big competition, the big battle of the biomes, so just keep that in mind. Also, I want to add one last note here. I know I add way too many things at the end of these videos just to like tell you things, but there's so many things I want to say. So if you think to yourself like, Toycat, you should have stopped talking 3 minutes ago, I'm sorry, but one last note is the fact that there usually is images when we see leaks of these mashup packs, skin packs, texture packs. There's usually images that we get alongside them. Not this time, so either 4J is onto the fact that the PlayStation Australian store is leaking their stuff, or it's just an accident and we're not going to see images. We don't know anything about it besides the images you've seen in this video, which is interesting if you ask me. Anyway, with that said, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.